Okay, the reason why I was going to change the spark plugs is because I was getting a engine light up there, which means some errors or something's wrong with it. And if you want to see what the engine codes are, they show up in the odometer. And you have to do this to find out what the engine codes are. Key in on 3 times.
The documentary was first broadcast on the Sunday.
And it's 300 means misfire. 301 means misfire in cylinder 1. And 2 means cylinder 2. Oh, 3 now. Done. You need this to change the spark plugs. That's a 5/8 socket, deep socket. Go get spark plugs. New, they're about $6 each, or you get them from the auto wrecker for about $1.50. So it said it was misfiring in cylinder 1 and 2, and this box there where all the wires are coming out of, that box there is the ignition coil. And cylinder 5, cylinder 1, 3, 6, 4, and oh wait, can't see. Yeah, that's 4. I think that last one is 2. No wait, it's right there. Can't read it. You look from the top here and you can read it. Okay, so 2, and it says 2 and 1 were misfiring, so we're going to pull those and check them. We'll do the hard one first. 1, if you follow the wire, it's in the middle, so if you follow the wire, it'll be in the back of the engine in the middle. Okay, if you look at the front, there's the 3 spark plugs, so the middle one will be directly that way. You can feel for the wire, but once you pull the wire off, you'll have to feel for the spark plug. And yeah, you feel between this and this on the other side, and you should be able to find it. So we'll pull the wire first. Okay, so you just reach back there, follow the wire from 1. Follow the wire and just pull it out. Pull it by the boot. The boot is that thing. Don't pull it by that wire. Pull it by the boot. So, reach back there, grab it. Do it, of course, when the engine is cold, not hot, because you'll burn yourself. Okay, there's the boot. You can check the boot and clean the boot. Inside, the metal contact that snaps around the end of this. It's a ring, kind of. It snaps around the end of that. You can clean it. Get some kind of brush in there or a file or something abrasive and scrape out any crap in there, and then spray in some brake clean or some kind of cleaner after you've done that. So I'll do that. Ideally, you might want some kind of pipe cleaning brush or something, some kind of thing where you can stick in like a straw cleaning brush or something, but with harder bristles because it's on metal. But I don't have that, so I'm using you can use a round file, or this is a semi-round file. It's round on one end. So you get in there and scrape on the inside of that metal ring inside there and get the shit off there. Blow it out and then spray in something like that. Just spray inside. Okay, I was kind of wrong. I had to look on the net for a map of where these wires go. These, well, let me look at the map for these ones, but these ones, this one, the far one, this one, middle one, and this one, the close one. So anyways, it said cylinder 1 and 2 were misfiring, so I did that one. I cleaned the wire. I'm going to do this one. Same thing. Pull off the boot. Clean it like with the file and the spray stuff. I'm going to take out that spark plug. Put that on there and turn it, loosen it. Eventually it'll be loose enough to do this by hand. I think they're fine threads, so it takes a lot of turns. Okay, the left one is the one I just pulled out. And the right one is the new one. They don't look much different actually. So if they still look pretty good, you can take a wire brush and clean all the top hook there off and the pointy contact there with a wire brush and keep it. A brush like that, scrape the crap out of it, not scrape it excessively, but get all the dark stuff off. I think what I'm going to do is save this one, and since it said 1 and 2 were misfiring, I'm going to replace this and that on cylinder 1 and 2, and see what the other spark plugs look like. Maybe this needs replacing for this one, or that one for this one. We'll see. I guess in the old days you had to gap these with feeler gauges, bend this thing just the right amount, but I guess they're pre-gapped nowadays. I really don't think it mattered too much, but how much of a gap it was out, unless it was excessive, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So I'm going to put this in there and a new one in there, and then look at the codes and see if they stay, if they're the same. Okay, I think if I fix the codes, if I fix that misfiring problem by replacing cylinder number 2 only so far and cleaning up wire 1, I'm going to replace that wire 1 yet still, but I think just by replacing them you can't expect the codes to be changed already. You have to start the engine and run it for a bit, I'm pretty sure. So I did that for a minute or so, and now I'm going to check the codes. I doubt if they're going to be any different. I think it has to be running for quite a while before the codes change, but we'll check anyway. So you shut off the engine and do the 3 key again. 1, 2, 3. I guess you have to do it faster than that. Oh shit. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it said done. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, wait for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. 300. 301. And 302, betcha. Yep. Okay, change out other spark plugs, see what happens. You have to take the boot off, then you have to put that extension on there, on the spark plug sticking out there. And then you have to get the socket on there. Oh, where the hell is it? There it is. And then start turning and loosening it. Once it's hand loose, then you can pull the socket thing off. And do it by hand until the spark plug comes out. Okay, this one doesn't look much different than the new one. Okay, they don't look much different. The gap looks different, a little bit different, so I guess I'm gonna knock that down to try to match that. I'll try that and then clean it up. You have to put your camera on reverse so you can find the hole. And the spark plug goes in. Okay, apparently I fixed the problem because the engine light is out, but you have to drive for a bit. I've been driving for about 45 minutes, and then I just noticed that the light is finally out, so everything is cool.